Today, in my final video for 2023, I'm going to tell you about an experience that I just had, call it a challenge, that profoundly improved my photography. Hi everyone, welcome to Pal to Tech. As a surprise for my son's 14th birthday, I planned on taking him to see New York City. Just the two of us, and we don't get a chance to travel very often, so this trip was actually a really big deal. Not only that, but New York happens to be my favorite place in the entire world. So I planned on bringing the Fujifilm X-T5 camera, the 16 to 55mm zoom lens, the 13mm Viltrox Prime, and this TD Artisan tilt shift 50mm. Not a bad setup, right? I mean, we were only going to be there for just a few days, so I put all of my camera gear in the bottom compartment right here, and then whatever room I had left over, my clothes went in the top, and I was ready to go. So on the very morning that we were leaving, I had this crazy idea come into my head. I made the decision to not bring a single camera or lens with me at all. In fact, I purposely took everything out of the bag and I left them behind as we headed out to the airport. And I don't know why I did this. But once I got on the plane, the realization that I had no camera with me really hit me. Not being able to frame and to shoot the vibrant streets, the people, the iconic New York skyline, all of it. Being right there in one of the most photogenic cities in the world without my camera would just feel so unnatural. Unthinkable, actually. Now, I did have a smartphone with me, so technically, yeah, I could shoot some photos. And in fact, when I first arrived, I took this one single shot of a gorilla walking down Times Square. But as soon as I did that, this weird feeling came over me and my mind started racing and I started thinking, I teach photography on YouTube. Photography is the subject of my channel. I mean, and it's not just that. I love capturing life in photographs as it was then to how it is now. And I've created many photos and videos of exactly that. But this time, I wanted to take on a unique challenge. Be somewhere incredible, but with no camera. So, for the rest of the trip, my rule was I would only ever take my smartphone out just to take a quick occasional selfie of my son and I. Otherwise, it would stay in my pocket and I would have absolutely no camera ever, anywhere, at any time for the rest of the trip. And it was hard that first evening, but during the next day, something remarkable happened. First, my frustration just went away, and then my perspective shifted. I started to visualize the type of shots that I would have taken had I had my camera with me. It was almost as if I was seeing things and framing them up in my mind, right? As if I was looking through the viewfinder, but much more intensely. I was creating compositions in my mind, and I was noticing how light was falling across the buildings and the shapes and the patterns, and seeing the movement of the people and the traffic in the streets. It is a profound feeling when something amazing is right happening in front of you, and you know that you cannot capture it. And from that feeling grew new ideas on how to compose my shots better, what to look for, and how to better visualize scenes for the future. It retrained my photographer's eye to observe and to appreciate rather than to always capture. I mean, you could say that this is the ultimate photography challenge. No photography. And I came out on the other side with both a better appreciation of photography and some great ideas and techniques that I want to try out. Oh, and the other great thing about this challenge, I ended up connecting much more with my son. We had a wonderful time together, not through a series of frames shooting uncompressed RAW files, but in an uninterrupted raw reality. Just being more present and more connected to the moment with him, I wouldn't have traded it for the world. So here's my challenge for you for 2024. Consider trying, at least one time, to go somewhere incredible, somewhere beautiful, somewhere photogenic, but leave your camera behind. I know this sounds crazy coming from a YouTube channel like mine. Nevertheless, when you're there, ask yourself, how would I frame this shot? How would light play out if I were actually shooting this? And what could I do to make this scene tell a story in a photograph? You won't have your camera, And that will actually do something to your mind while you're there, living in that moment. You will return with your eye a bit sharper, your sense of composition more refined, and above all else, you will be reminded of why we fell in love with photography in the first place. And on that note, I want to thank all of you for being a part of this channel for the past year. I hope you found this video helpful or at least entertaining. And if you did, be sure to give it the like and subscribe. I wish all of you a very happy new year and an awesome 2024. I will be signing off now, but I will be returning next week with all new videos. Take care.